Hey guys, today in social studies, we are going to be reading week 19 of your Texas Community Study Weeklies magazine. Okay, we're going to be learning about markets. Now, these aren't the kind of markets that you would go like a supermarket, like a grocery store. Okay, these are different kind of markets like in our economy. Okay, so you have a free market economy. We're going to talk about that. Okay, we're going to talk about supply and demand, what that is, why the government puts regulations on different things, why we have to pay taxes. We're also going to discuss technology and the free market and how do consumers make good decisions, okay? I'm going to be sending you guys this magazine because some of you don't have this. I think some of you might. But I will be mailing you guys the rest of the magazines. I have them here at home, so I can send them to you guys. This one, I'm actually going to take pictures of it, and you can read it online. Okay. The first part, it talks about a busy day on a farm. It talks about a boy and his dad working on a farm. It's a lot of hard work, okay? So they had to wake up early in the morning and start doing all their work on the farm. It was the boy's job to help his dad make sure that there was no rocks or weeds in the field, so he had to go and pick all those up by hand. Also, when everything came up, there would be more work for him to do. Okay, sometimes they grew soybeans, other crops, corn. They grew all kinds of different things. His dad would switch them out or rotate them to help the soil stay healthy. It also talks about how they make money from selling the crops to pay their bills and to help with everything the family needed. This was their job. This was how they earned money. His parents were hoping to make enough money to buy a new combine machine for harvesting the crops. It would make it a lot easier to gather the crops. But most of all, the boy knew that he had to learn how to run the farm as a business because one day he will have the farm all to himself and he will have to make sure that everything is done correctly so that he can make money. He wanted to make sure that he learned everything from his dad about how to sell the crops. At the bottom, it says what a piggy bank. Okay, it talks about saving money. It talks about maybe you have a piggy bank at home. It talks about a long time ago when the Vikings were around, there was a Viking piggy bank called a bucket. And it was found in the Swedish island of Gotland, and that was in the Baltic Sea. Okay. There was a whole bunch of coins in there. Archaeologists, they estimated that just one of the coins could be worth hundreds of US dollars. Okay, so I want you to read about that at the bottom. When you open your magazine, okay, you should see something that looks like this. Okay. Now we are going to talk about living in a free market economy. Okay. That is, if you've bought or sold any good or service, you are part of our economy, okay? Our economy is the way that we make and use money and goods and services and natural resources, okay? In a free market economy, people can choose to run any type of business they wish. So if they want to have a grocery store, or if they want to have a donut shop, or a nail salon, or a hair salon, okay? They can have any kind of business that they wish. But the government puts regulations or rules on their businesses that they must follow. like right now during the coronavirus, the government has told businesses that if they're not essential businesses, meaning grocery stores or doctors or nurses, that businesses had to shut down. Okay, restaurants can stay open, but only for delivery or pickup only. You cannot have people gathering. Okay, so a lot of businesses had to shut down right now. And this is really hurting our economy. Okay, it's affecting everybody. There's a lot of people that have lost their jobs. Okay, so it's really affecting a lot of people. Okay, we're also going to talk about supply and demand. The most important thing about a free market is that the government does not set prices for goods and services. So you can, if you own a business, you can set your own amount for the goods and services that you give or you sell. Okay. The supply of a good or service is the total amount that is available for purchase. Okay. Many goods and services are always in demand. That means that people want them a lot. So like right now, toilet paper, okay, is a huge demand. Paper towels, okay, a lot of goods, okay, food products, fruits and vegetables, they're needed at all times because that is something that we have to eat to stay healthy. Okay, so right now, supply and demand, it's very hard to find a lot of products right now. Face masks, hand gloves, okay, those are some essential items right now that we need that are hard to find, okay. At the bottom, you guys are going to read about government rules and how they affect what we pay. So everything that we buy at the grocery store has a tax. Also, the government has set regulations or rules that farmers must follow to label their food as organic. So a lot of the stuff you buy in the store will say organic. Okay. Basically, that means that there's no pesticides, which are chemicals that are used to kill bugs. They don't use any of that. They also don't use herbicides, which are chemicals that are used to kill weeds, or they don't add anything to the food like preservatives to change the color or the flavor. So that's why it's considered organic. Okay. Another government rule is that we must pay a tax on all the items that we buy. So let's say, for instance, you buy a toy that costs $5, okay? The store will charge a sales tax on that. Okay, the toy might cost you a little bit more than $5 because of the tax. The tax money that you pay helps our community and our state for services that we need. So all the construction, all the roads, all the government places such as the library, the parks, all the public stuff, that is what the taxes are used for. Okay, so it's very important that we pay taxes to help our community and our state of Texas. If you turn to this page, okay, you are going to be looking at technology in the free market. Okay, so for thousands and thousands of years, people have bought and sold goods and services. So this has been going on for a long time. The internet has made it a lot more accessible to get these items. There is a lot of businesses that are going out of business because things on the internet, such as Amazon, is taking over eBay. So there's lots of websites that are a lot cheaper than buying stuff in the store that you can order from, and they deliver it to your house. You don't have to go shopping or you don't have to pick it up. So the internet is making it a lot more accessible.